So Debbie Schlussel, who's so bold and so great, and I don't exactly hide that I'm a big fan of hers, and to be honest, I do quite a few YouTube segments and interact with her quite a bit. Full disclosure, but her new piece is excellent. It's called 17 Meg Said What About Muslim, quote, Refugees. You should get it at debbieschlussel.com, SCHLUSSEL.com. Yeah, I want you to go to her page, so I'm not going to tell you too much, but the opening is really good, and I want to entice you. It starts out, time for another edition of I Read the Chick Mag So You Don't Have to. By the way, Debbie, you have your quotation marks in the wrong place there. All right, but this is not for Debbie, it's for you. She writes, I do the dirty work so you can find out the BS that your wives, girlfriends, daughters, and other female relatives and significant others are reading. Today, it's all about Islamic, quote, migrants and what 17 magazine is telling your tween and mid-teen daughters about them. And we, of course, know that Islam has big uses for tween and mid-teen daughters. Look at the scandal in Britain, the name of the city I'm blanking on right now. But needless to say, this is designed to have people teen girls and preteen girls let down their guard. Debbie writes, 17 is mostly read by American tweens, and then she gets into a little bit, colorful humor. Most teens are already reading Cosmo and learning, quote, 50 ways to perform oral sex on your boss. But she goes on, she has a little bit of a description here, and essentially she says, she calls out the author for basically doing a puff piece, probably one suggested and certainly approved of by CARE, the front group for the Muslim Brotherhood. She also writes, 17 writer Mascia didn't see them in Syria and Lebanon and doesn't have a clue or a shred of evidence to prove their story is true. But she reports it to the young chick reader as fact anyway. So you can imagine what's in there. This is propaganda. Yeah, read it. Let me give you a few responses, though. Debbie always gets great responses from her very informed readers. She writes, Ralph Adamo writes, there's no cure for stupid, as we all know, but I doubt very much that the writer of this teen tripe, Kristen Mascia, is stupid. She knows never to ask the questions that Debbie suggests, i.e. what she thinks about Hamas, Hezbollah, Jews, Christianity, Israel, and so forth. Although Muslims are practiced in the art of deception, they often feel more comfortable than ever telling how they really feel because the apathetic and generally stupid infidel public don't hold them accountable. One more from the comments section. And just from Worry. 17 magazine is an inane publication. Women do not wear burqas and hijabs to be hip. 17 is encouraging young girls to interact with members of a faith who consider women to be chattel property. And you know what, just one more from Primetime. The article in 17 lends new meaning to the word airhead, and sadly, many impressionable American teen girls will think Muslims are cool, not like those bigots. Good for Debbie for laying it on the line. Muslims don't mean well for us, not even their daughters. And there's so much more there. You got to read the column by Debbie Schlussel and read through the comments. The comments are always good on her page because she monitors them and probably keeps the crap out. So this is Adam for What's All the Schluss on YouTube.